This podcast is part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network. Go to bigheadsmedia.com for more great podcasts.
Hello and welcome to episode 310 of, fuck it. Oh, the White Claw's kicking in. I'm sorry.
It's Boar Meets World.
Boar Meets World.
Yeah.
We are back.
Yeah. As we are almost every week.
You guys are probably getting this late. That's because we had some technical issues with the first ep.
You might hear this on a Monday instead of a Thursday.
Yeah. You might get two this week.
Yeah.
But
you might hear 4 shows from the hashtag Boar brand this week.
Yes. Is your body ready? Check and make sure.
Yeah, boarbrand.com. Check that shit out. We got Off the Tracks. We got Half Hour Hunts. We got Boar Meets World.
Yeah.
And sometimes an additional Boar Meets World. You never know.
Yeah. The only thing you know is that we are inconsistent, but we are consistent at being inconsistent.
That's right, baby.
Yeah. So this week, we're covering Train of Fools.
Once again.
Again.
I had some problems last time.
Yeah, apparently it was unlistenable. But not our genuine brand that we built ourselves on of unlistenable. You literally could not make it out. It was too staticky.
And they're still like, well, so what was the problem exactly?
Yeah, why is this late? Yeah.
So this is Train of Fools. We'll try to recapture the magic of the first time we recorded this, right?
Yeah. Try to.
Because I'm sure it was great.
I mean, it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't spectacular.
I wasn't proud of it. No. I'll be honest. Half Hour Haunts was better. Check that out.
Yeah, seriously. Definitely check out our Half Hour Haunts episode where we talk about Sabrina.
It was a fun one.
Witch. Yeah.
Bad show, but it was fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're not a fan. Check that out if you want more details.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So this one opens up. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's ready to party, right?
Yep.
As we all are, I guess.
Yeah, we talked about this the first time we recorded. It seems like New Year's Eve is built up on television more so than it is in real life.
What do you mean?
Like, TV shows usually have a New Year's Eve episode.
Okay, like a special, and they're all making it a big deal. Yeah,
especially if it has like a romantic subplot, because you got to get the two in there.
Got to get the kiss at midnight.
Yeah. Get the smacking going on for the new year.
Smacking?
Yeah. Smacking lips.
Okay.
Yeah. Sucking face, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
That's disgusting, right?
Sucking face?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. You don't mind that?
Yeah, I'm into it.
You're into that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think it's kind of gross, man.
Oh.
Makes me think of some like leech face person.
Don't kink shame me, please.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What about grammar shame?
That's fine.
Yeah, because, I mean, just sucking face, that sounds like something leeches do.
Mm-hmm.
Man, look at those leeches getting down in that fucking pond over there. Just fucking sucking face right away.
But did they suck on each other?
I don't know. I'm not going to kink shame them, though. But, New Year's Eve.
Yeah, you like it?
I think I liked it more as a child.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, because it seemed like it had more of that awe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
Because our family back then, before my dad and mom dropped a bomb on it and everyone fragmented.
Oh, God.
But whatever. They would get together and they would. I'm just kidding. I love you both. You did your best. That's all I can say.
Could have tried harder.
Fucking slackers. No. But they would get together, like my dad, my great aunts, some of my aunts, my grandparents would put on like a card game. Yeah. And they would just play cards and have a good time.
What are they playing?
During the New Year.
It was rummy or something?
No, man. They would just pass the deck around. I guess it was dealer's choice. Kind of like what my mom does now.
Okay.
And they would just Like, they would play with, like, pennies and quarters and dimes and all that shit. No nickels. Fuck nickels. Nobody liked nickels.
Right.
But, yeah, I just remember that going on, and then they would just play movies for me as a kid, so I would stay out of the way.
What was the most picked game?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you, man. The only involvement I ever had was my aunt, Charlene, was running out of money. And I noticed that my grandparents kept this little savings thing of pennies and stuff in the guest bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard she's running low on money. So my little, I got to help people. Runs in there, grabs it, goes in there to the table, opens that bitch up, pours it right there. I was like, there you go, Charlene.
You're so helpful and nice.
I'm trying, yeah. I can't remember if I got a spanking over that or not. But what about you? Did your family ever do anything for New Year's when you were a kid?
New Year's? No, not really.
They just kind of hung out?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
More of a bigger event for Christmas or a Thanksgiving, really, than New Year's.
I got you. Yeah, it seems like, at least as I've gotten older, that New Year's doesn't have that big of a kick anymore.
No, I never really went out of my way to party harder because it was New Year's myself.
No, me neither. And, Tara's friends, we went down there to spend New Year's with them last time, and Tara got a little hot about it because everybody went to bed at like 11 o'clock and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she was ready to bring the New Year's in, right?
Yeah.
So, that's funny.
I feel it. I'm mad at my friends constantly because they're all babies.
Are they?
Yeah.
Or are they just adults with priorities?
Tomato.
Semantics, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
So Sean has a surprise for everyone this episode for New Year's Eve. Do you recall what it was? Do you remember this episode?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
He had he got Cory and him a limo because his uncle was off that night.
Yeah, he was. And I believe last time we were like, hey, it's kind of weird that a limo driver would have the night off, especially on New Year's Eve. Right?
Yeah, you wouldn't think business would be dead for him.
Right. That would be their busiest time, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
If it's an actual limo.
Then prom night for sure.
Yeah. So he has that. We're all excited. Should be great. Feeney comes over. He's looking for Amy and Alan. He needs money for a taxi because he's going out of town for New Year's.
Yep, he's got a Bahamas trip. We recorded this prior to episode 311, and I didn't talk about it in 311. I'll talk about it here.
Mm-hmm.
Feeney's doing all right for himself.
He's got a secret cabin.
Yeah, and was it? Poconos?
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 Poke-nose?
Yeah.
Poke two noses.
I can't.
Oh.
Shit.
Damn.
Yeah, he has that cabin. He's going to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Clearly owns another house that he lives in full time, right?
Yeah. That's Philadelphia's tax dollars at work in 1997.
He drives a Gremlin.
Yep.
I don't know if that's a nice car.
Furiously and fast.
Mm-hmm.
I had to rearrange those words so we wouldn't get smacked with a copyright.
So he's looking for money. Parents are not home, so he has to stoop and go to the boys for money here.
He's like, boys, I'm in a tight spot.
Yeah.
And Sean's like, oh, really? And he comes over in between Cory and Feeney. He's like, what do you need?
Would a 20 get you there?
Yeah. Would a 20 get you there, Mr. Feeney? He's like, under his breath, he goes, God damn it. And he's like, yes, Mr. Hunter, a 20 would be lovely. He's like, oh, okay, Mr. Feeney. Cory, give me $1. I'm going to help Mr. Feeney.
Yeah. And 19 more because he asked for 20.
Yeah. What'd I say? Give him $1?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, Sean can't do math,
So Sean's making a really big deal about this because this is like probably the only time that he could do something for Feeney and have Feeney, kind of owe him.
Yeah, right? He can feel like he has one on Feeney.
Yeah.
Because as we learn in 311, he thinks Feeney hates him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. All of a sudden, we hear a bunch of screaming from the living room.
Yeah. Something's going on. Eric, you know.
He might be hurt.
Yeah. Probably got his hand caught in a rat trap or something.
No, he's actually freaking out because he's on the phone and he got his dream date for New Year's Eve.
What was her name? Something Alexandra Nova or something like that?
You're close.
Help me out.
Rebecca Alexa.
Rebecca Alexa. Gotcha. I like mine better.
Yeah.
Alexandra Nova.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So he's very excited about this because she's a jeans model.
Yep.
Right?
Pretty famous.
His friend Jason's second cousin, I believe it is.
That is correct.
And so he gets to hang out with a supermodel on New Year's Eve.
Yep. Gets to kiss the supermodel when the ball drops in front of all of Philadelphia downtown.
Yeah. He's going to be a made man.
Yeah. Stoked.
Because, you know, if you kiss a supermodel on New Year's Eve, you're bound to get more dates. I don't understand.
I can see that. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, wow, that knockout likes him.
Mm-hmm. He must have something.
Yeah, I'm going to love him. Yeah.
Must be packing.
Yeah. Like, a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
And a personality.
Yeah,
packing a great personality.
Yeah. I don't know what else I would mean there. The parents come in, I think, because they heard the screaming.
Yep, they're concerned.
Very concerned.
Bringing the groceries in, like, Eric, what happened? Did you get your hand stuck in the rat trap again? He's like, no, guys. I got a date with Alexandra Nova.
Did you make a waffle in the computer again, or whatever they said?
I'll stick a waffle in the CD drive or something.
Yeah.
I think it's floppy disk back then, though. You remember floppy disks?
Yeah. You like them?
Yeah, they're great. But no. I would take that metal piece that, you know, could go back and forth on top.
Yeah.
My parents told me to quit because I would delete all the files on it.
Uh-oh.
Is that true?
I really don't know.
You're more of a tech savvy than I am.
Mm-hmm. I didn't fuck around with floppies too much.
Before your time?
A little bit. I mean, they were definitely around, but I wasn't playing with computers a lot when they were around.
Wow, that's fucking crazy, man. That means I got my compact, like, way too late in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And the floppy disks.
Is what it is, my friend.
I guess. Let's talk about some people actually tune in to listen to, though.
Okay.
What's going on? Alan and Amy.
Yeah.
Coming to Eric's. Got his date with, what's her name?
Rebecca Alexa.
Rebecca Alexa. That is such a fucking weird name.
Is it?
Yeah, I can't remember it.
It's too weird. I can't remember.
Yeah, if it's too weird, I'm not remembering it. Gotta draw a line somewhere.
And then later on, we see the parents, and they're getting ready. Or, well, Alan's ready. Amy's taking her time.
Yep.
As some men might say that women take too long to get ready. Not me.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't say that?
Oh, God.
Mine takes forever. I'll say it right here. I'll make my stand. Where's she going to do? She's in Tennessee.
That's true.
Yeah.
She'll never hear this.
Right. It's not like she listens or anything.
Yeah. So Alan's trying to rush her along.
Yeah.
Not working too well.
She's like, hold on, Alan, I'm shaving my leg. He's like, we'll do it in the car. We got somewhere to be.
Eric comes down looking very spiffy in his tux.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's got like a blazer on, nice slacks, and a turtleneck. What's your stance on turtlenecks? Like them? Don't like them?
I'm not going to wear one.
So Eric comes down, he's got the blazer on. He's like,
You wearing one?
Dude, I probably would if I came up with a really great computer or phone or music player.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then died.
Yeah. And then wear it?
And then they made a movie about me with Ashton Kutcher playing me.
Kutcher?
Kutcher, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what did I say?
You say Kutcher.
Kutcher.
Yeah.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
Wait, is that how you say it?
We'll go with it.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, turtlenecks. I don't know. I always wanted to pull one off, but I never could. I guess now that I'm bald, I totally could because I would look like a turtle.
Like, well, he should be wearing it. He is a turtle.
Can't argue that logic, can you? I should do pods with White Claw more often.
Yeah, it's really, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Eric has a problem, though.
What's going on?
He looks fat.
Hey, well, he has assumptions that he's fat.
Yeah.
And his dad's like, no, you look filled out, son.
Yeah, you look pudgy. I wouldn't say fat.
Yeah. He's like, God damn you satanic fuck, I am fat. And he walks off. Talking about Alan, of course, his dad. Who, if you haven't been listening to the show very long, we are under the suspicion that Alan is the devil.
Some things line up. That's all I'm saying.
They do, especially those early seasons. Then he caught on to us, and he's like, I gotta slow roll this.
Tone it down a notch, yeah.
If these idiots can catch on, I'm being way too upfront about it.
Sean and his limo arrive.
Yep.
But there's something wrong with this limo.
Well, you lay down in the back. It is turns out that, well, we shouldn't be surprised given Sean's, family history. His uncle drives a Hearst.
Limo extra comfy edition, perhaps.
Might. So good, you'll sleep in there. For
Forever.
Eternity.
Yeah.
I didn't know what a Hearst was till I was like 20-something years old.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I feel like it was just the other day.
Yeah.
When we were talking about this episode.
Yeah. I just thought they were limousines. So I feel like this is an honest mistake, or I'm more like Sean than I ever thought I was.
You might be an idiot.
Damn. I was like, well, I thought it was a limo. I grew up in a trailer.
What? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of correlations with Sean.
I didn't have wheels on mine, though, so
Yeah.
you would have never heard me screaming woo.
Did you ever say woo?
Woo! Only when I watched Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Yeah, it's not what they expected.
No.
Let's say that.
And not only is it a Hearst, there is a dead body in that Hearst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric is about to head out as well, and Alan is telling him, hey, you got to get this piece of shit car of yours out of our way because we're trying to go.
Yeah.
But Amy doesn't want him driving that hunk of junk around on New Year's Eve, especially. So they're going to take it? What the fuck sense does that make?
Preservation for the children and whatnot. She's like, Eric, I don't want you driving that god-awful death trap in downtown Philly. Your chances of living through the night are already small enough.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's take our car. At least that way, when you get knifed, you have a better chance of making it to the hospital.
Okay, that's fair.
Because you got to be tough to live there.
Yeah. So he hands them, what is it?
He's like, oh, great. Thanks, guys. Here's some pliers.
Yeah, pliers.
Because you want my car to start, don't you? Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Crazy kids.
Then we're going to jump to Mr. Turner's house, and he's hanging out with Eli for the night.
Yep.
Mr. Williams. Just a boys' night, New Year's Eve. Yeah. No ladies.
A little MMA going on, man-on-man action,
Of course.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
They're
going to get some beer. They're going to get some pizza.
Yeah, they're just going to hang out, man. With no girls, because they apparently have had a bad year when it comes to dating.
Yeah. Yeah. So, understandable.
I get it.
I can dig it. But, the beer's there. The pizza's not quite there, but there's an extra visitor for the evening.
Yeah. In comes Janine.
Janine.
Yeah.
Yeah. An ex of Mr. Turner's?
The ghost of love past comes in. He's visited by 3 girlfriends tonight.
That's true.
Yeah.
Very good.
Not inaccurate.
So we get Janine, and then, hold on. There might be a pizza. Nope. It's Valerie, another ex.
Yep.
And they know each other, and they're very giddy to be hanging out at their ex-boyfriend's house together.
Look, man.
It's very strange.
I gotta say something about Valerie.
Hit me.
So first off, looks aren't everything.
Mm-hmm.
People are beautiful, whether it be inside, outside, both ways. But going off just how good Turner looks,
right?
Must have been a bloated period or something, a down period when he dated Valerie.
Well, he did say it was a bad year for dating.
Slow, slim pickings. I don't know. But
she's not up to what you perceive to be Mr. Turner's
not the
standards.
90s personification of Superman, no.
Okay. Yeah, and here's where we find out there is a problem with this limo because there is a corpse in the back seat and it's breathing.
I forgot about that.
So they had to fill out some paperwork or something. There is a major problem here.
Yeah, definitely somebody's getting a refund. That's for sure.
So they're stuck at home. Eric arrives back at home with Rebecca Alexa.
Yep.
Because the car broke down.
Yep, Topanga's wanting to throw a party here, I believe, at the house, like make popcorn and...
Yeah. He brings in Rebecca. They have a little talk, because she's the model. Cory and Sean are, kind of into this,
Yeah.
Sean asks her if she has any superpowers because, she is a supermodel.
Yeah.
As in, can you read minds? And she says, yeah. And he said, I'm so sorry. He has some dirty, dirty thoughts about Rebecca Alexa.
Apparently he does. Well, he's, a 15-year-old boy with a pulse. So.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just let it go.
All right, so let's take a time out and learn a little bit about MyBookie. Kyle, tell us about it.
MyBookie, absolute best online betting experience you can get. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can place bets. There isn't another sports book on the planet that gives you the experience that MyBookie does. Okay, you can bet on anything you want, Steven. All across the spectrum of U.S. pro and college sports, which include National Football League, National Basketball Association, Major League Baseball, National Hockey League.
Why don't you just say NBA and
I was trying to sound smart. Alright, so basically, NFL, NCAA, NBA, MLB, NHL, all the way to golf, tennis, even NASCAR if that's your thing.
Hey.
Yeah.
They have wrestling?
I didn't see wrestling on there,
okay.
but it could be on there someday. You never know. They offer all kinds of wager types, which like straight bets, parlays, teasers, buying and selling points, if bets, and action wagers. Their lines are displayed in American, fractional, or decimal odds. Plus, offer terrific initial and reload bonuses and promotions galore. And
here's a promotion for you. If you go to mybookie.ag and you use our promo code LATEFEES, that's LATEFEES, late fees. You do that right now, MyBookie is going to double your first deposit. So you put in $1,000, they're going to match the $1,000. That doubles your initial deposit, and you can use it on all your favorite teams, sports, what have you.
MyBookie accepts Bitcoin, credit cards, Visa, and MasterCard, as well as deposits via person-to-person money transfers, cashier checks, and bank wires. They can process withdrawals in less than 24 hours via Bitcoin and have multiple other payout options. Professional English-speaking customer service agents are waiting to assist you.
Awesome.
That's right. They do not outsource to other countries.
I have a problem, so I'm going to mybookie.ag. I'm typing in that promo code, late fees. I'm going to get the hookup. You should too.
Definitely.
I'm Midnight Agent Raw.
And I'm Okami.
We are the Super Media Bros Podcast.
Each week, we give a comedically informative take on movies,
Music,
television,
video games,
and much more.
Put your shades on and listen to all episodes on supermediabrospodcast.com, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Yeah,
Shades on!
we're off.
So, then they get one last cab in Philly.
Yep.
Excitement. They all get to go out. Maybe. Because Eric was the one to track it down.
How are they fitting 5 people in the back of that cab?
They're all very small, right?
I guess.
Except for Eric.
Sure. Well, I don't know. His girlfriend was taller than he was.
Well, I'm thinking one could ride in the front.
Yeah.
If that's allowed in a taxi.
Let me stop
never rode in a taxi before.
I think you can fit like 3 in the back and
I'm sure you can squeeze
1 up
4.
front because it's basically just a fucking common size sedan.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you can squeeze 4.
Because I've ridden in a taxi, but I've ridden in a few taxis actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You never squeeze 4 people in the back seat?
I'm fucking cool. I ride in taxis. What?
You never squeeze 4 people in the back seat?
No, man, they won't let you. Safety laws and shit.
Mm.
First time I ever rode in a taxi was in Lexington. And it was like the first time I ever went to like a hookah lounge or like, you know, been out of Lawrenceburg before, you know.
Yeah.
Like, look out, the yokels on the loose. But we're up there and, you know, we're driving past all the bars and stuff and we're like fucking 18-year-old kids and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, cab driver's cool enough, but he's quiet. He's just hanging out, listening to his, you know, easy listening station, driving us. And one of our friends goes, shit, there's a lot of fine-ass bitches coming out of these bars. And the cab driver turns around and looks at us, and he's like, shit, I know. Picked up 2 before I picked you all up. This is a mild-mannered dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very good. So Eric tracked down the last cab, but he's not going to share with Cory.
Yeah.
Up until Rebecca says, you know, my older sister used to not hang out or help me with anything either. Blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, of course, Eric has to do it at this point.
Yeah.
Has to make Rebecca Alexa happy.
Has to.
But there's another problem.
Yep. Cory waves the cab away. Eric's mad. He's like, Cory, you just gave away the last cab in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Cory explains himself. He's like, look, Eric. His face did not match his license.
Yeah.
So I did not feel safe, and I did not want to submit my party to a dangerous situation.
Yeah. Might lose a liver.
Yeah.
You never know. So it's okay, at least according to Topanga, because she's like, oh, we could all hang out here, make popcorn, watch the ball, blah-blah-blah. And Eric says, shut that bitch up before I kill her.
Oh, my God.
I mean, that's what he said. I
He
don't
didn't say that at all.
What do you want me to do?
That's messed up.
I didn't write it.
You know, something I've
Eric
noticed.
needs to be seen at a party with Rebecca Alexa.
He does. Not just any party. Downtown Philadelphia. I've noticed we're terribly off sync here.
What do you mean?
Like, I keep jumping the gun on you,
Mm-hmm.
and I keep saying things happened before we're at that point in the episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're good.
You're
We're good at our show.
Yeah, you're handling it like a pro over there.
Well, I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying, man.
You don't seem very upset about it.
Well, you know, I do what I can.
Yeah, I'm sorry about this.
It's okay.
I will. I'll probably keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to let you know
Yeah.
I am not apologetic about my actions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sorry that they inconvenience you or make the show seem staggered. Showing you that I'm aware of it.
Okay.
Right.
That's the first step.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, Feeney's back from his Bahamas trip, and
Whoa, no. That one I might throw a flag on.
okay, all right.
Rebecca says, oh my god, I mean, what the fuck else could we do? Ride the fucking subway? Next scene, they're all standing in the subway.
Eric's not intelligent enough to catch sarcasm.
And Eric said, hey, great fucking idea, Rebecca Alexa.
Yeah.
You are a super duper model.
Yeah. Not only is your body super, but your brain is too.
This should be a video show.
Right?
They didn't get to see that. You pointing at your brain.
Oh, yeah, my temple here. Like, pushing in, massaging my brain. You get to work again.
Yeah. How's it coming along?
Not too good, bitch.
So, Subway. They're riding it. Rebecca finds out something terrible.
Dastardly.
Eric is up to no good here.
Cory basically just cock blocks his brother because she looks at him. And I guess he's under the assumption that she really can read minds. So he's like,
Yeah, he's going to buy it, of course. Why wouldn't he?
He's just like, shit. Okay, I got to tell her what's going on. And he's like, yeah, he's just wanting to date you on this night to kiss you in front of all of Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So she books it on out of there.
Yeah, she gets out of that train.
And, well, there's another problem for the night.
Train stops?
That's right.
Yep, train stops, and the boys are stuck.
That they are. And Topanga.
And Topanga. We keep forgetting about bringing up Topanga. Topanga's in this episode.
Yeah, I just said she wanted to have a party at the house.
Yeah.
You remember?
She's trying to be all positive this episode.
Yeah, she's like, buck up, buckers. Should be fine.
Buck up, buckers.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Did she really say that?
Yeah.
Word for word.
Yeah. No paraphrasing.
No buck up buckaroos or anything like that.
Just buckers.
Buckers?
Mm-hmm. Problem?
No, I'm good. Please proceed.
Okay. Cory's like, hey, it's fine. You know, just sit here. You just got to look tough, right?
Yeah. Just, assert dominance on this train. And he's sitting there and he's talking to Japan. He's like, yeah, New Year's Eve. Good times. Hate to kill somebody.
Yeah. Still, probably my favorite line of the show.
Yeah.
Not the entire show. This episode. Sorry.
It was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
if only we could remember exactly how it went. Still.
I think it was something like that, though. He's like, I'm having a great time this New Year's. And he's rocking back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Hate to kill somebody, though.
Yeah. He's trying to assert dominance. And this guy just pulls down the newspaper he's reading to look at him like, oh, really, bitch?
Mm-hmm. And he says, with this flu I'm carrying or something like that. Yeah.
Some, airborne illness that I currently have.
Which may be a bigger threat. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. I was going to say I would rather someone come at me with a knife, but I really wouldn't.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. Random fella that is not from Don't Look Under the Bed.
Yeah, we need to talk about this.
Okay.
Because this was a big... before we found out this episode was fucked and we had to redo it again, this guy comes up. I don't remember what the fuck he says. I just remember he looks so familiar to us.
Yeah.
And we think he's Ty Howell from Don't Look Under the Bed.
If that's his name, yes.
Sure, I don't remember. I'm not going to look it up, even though I have a computer in front of me.
All I know is it's not him,
it's not
after
him.
all.
But you know what? Let's talk about Don't Look Under the Bed for a second.
Okay.
Movie fucking terrified me as a kid. Yeah.
I can see that. You scare easy, I think.
I do scare easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mudcrutch has that song, I Don't Scare Easy.
Yeah.
They didn't write it about me.
It was not about me.
Yeah. Because I do scare easy.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I see my
Your brother, too.
Does he really?
You don't think so? You ever been to a haunted house with that boy?
I guess I'm so self-absorbed with trying not to get scared that I don't pay attention.
I always love it because every time he screams at every, little jump scare or whatever at the haunted house, and then we get out to the end and he's like, that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Like,
what kind of
terrified the entire time.
What kind of pussy-ass haunted house is that? For kids? Was he with us at Scream Park?
Not for your special occasion. No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No.
I feel like if he was, he probably would have taken the brunt of it.
Maybe.
I doubt it. I feel like you and Brandon, our best boy, would have just worked on him, told him to scare both of us.
Mm-hmm. But
I could see Zach legitimately shitting himself when that girl's like, help me find my kitty, help me find my kitty, help me find my kitty. Yeah. And then the 7-foot tall motherfucker with fangs looks like a cat.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
He was legitimately terrifying.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I just always find it funny. He's always like, that wasn't very good. I'm like, I think you were the only one that got your money's worth because you were actually scared the entire time.
Like, what does he want? Does he want a heart attack or something? Like,
maybe he wants to be murdered.
I guess. We talked about this, I think. Did we talk about this on the Sabrina episode or this one where we're like, it's only good. The anticipation is the money in being scared. It's not the actual, act of something happening to you.
Yeah, Sabrina, because the ants wanted to be scared.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, this random fella that is not from Don't Look Under the Bed.
Yeah, but he's in something. If you guys are watching this episode, when you guys listen to this, Train of Fools, tell us what he's in.
Yeah, what is
because we looked at his IMDb page. IMDb.
IMDb.
I am database. And I looked and saw what he was on, but I'm not going to look it up this time.
Mm-hmm. None of them sounded familiar whatsoever.
No, not at all. But
his face is very familiar.
Yeah.
Maybe he just looks like that guy and that's all. I don't know.
It could be it. People have those recognizable faces.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen you in things. No, you just have a very generic face. Not saying you're ugly, just saying,
Nothing special.
yeah. You're just mass-produced handsomeness. I don't know.
But my takeaway from him is that he is usually on the subway.
Yeah.
Uses it more often than, say, Cory,
Yeah.
Eric, Topanga, and Sean do.
Yeah, because they're suburbs kids.
Because they're kind of freaking out. And he's like, hey, it's probably just this or that. It's like no big deal. They'll probably fix it, at some point. Maybe it'll take longer tonight because it's a holiday, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. Sean has been going from train car to train car, getting the lay of the land, getting to know everybody. Somebody's about to give birth.
Yeah, it's a teacher from their high school.
I don't know how you got that from the story.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they said Mrs. So-and-so,
Yeah.
and Cory and Topanga and Sean were all familiar with her.
Were they? That wasn't my takeaway. I just assumed that he introduced himself or got their name and he just told them
No.
their name.
No, they were like, he said Mrs. Flannery or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not going to get a Mrs. on that train unless it's a teacher in the show.
Mm-hmm.
They all knew. Go back and watch it.
I don't think
Don't
so.
fucking call me out here, bitch.
I don't think
I
so.
will stomp you
I don't think so.
right here.
I want to say you're wrong.
I want.
And I'm going to say it. You're wrong.
You know what? I want to say, and I'm going to say, I'm right.
Well, agree to disagree.
Who's right? Go let us know over on Twitter. Steven, tell them what that Twitter
Yeah,
handle
what is our Twitter handle, Kyle?
Man, that is twitter.com
Mhm.
/ War Meets World.
There you go.
Go over there. Let us know who's right. But, we already know it's me, but it'll make him feel better if you tell him that it's me. So,
That's going to make me feel worse.
sure.
Yeah, the lady's giving birth. Some church girls ran away from their nun. It's very exciting times on the train.
Yeah. Sean's having a great time.
Eric, not so much. He's found the speaker box. He's trying to talk to the captain. He's like, I got an emergency here, sir. I had a date with fucking Rebecca Alexa.
Yeah. The response from the person on the other end of the emergency line is, the Gene model?
Yeah. And then he's more preoccupied by, I think there's like some shrimp treat being passed around or something like that. He's like, sorry, kid.
Well, it's because not Eric, but Sean came in and he's like, hey, they got these hors d'oeuvres 2 cars up. Look at them, little shrimps.
Back to Turner's house, Eli and Turner and the girls. The girls are bonding at this point on Turner's couch.
Yeah.
Ruining his whole fucking man's night, basically.
They're burying Mr. Turner with stuff like, how do you break up with you? Well, he set me down and told me that I deserve to be with someone who could do a long-term relationship because he's
Italian?
not.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You totally killed me right there. What?
Like they both went to Italian. They were like,
Oh,
because he
Italian.
does the same thing to all of his girls.
Okay, yeah. And they're like, he said he's not ready for that level of commitment.
Yeah. Eli's loving this.
Yeah. He's like, oh, this is awesome. Because there's nothing more fun than seeing your boy get roasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Or roasting your boy. Either
Or
way.
roasting, yeah. Trust me, I have been spit roasted several times in my life. And everyone seems to enjoy it.
Yeah. It's fun for everyone, really.
Yeah, definitely.
Fun for you?
No.
Oh. Whoops.
Still put up with it, though.
Back to the train, we see Eric, and he's talking to some random kid. He's like, hey, here's this fucking magazine. This girl in the magazine, that's Rebecca Alexa. I'm supposed to be with her tonight. Here's a note. Go find her. Tell her. Maybe it'll all work out. The kid's mom comes up. She's like, hey, maybe not fucking talk to my kid.
Yeah.
How about that?
I don't care how good your hair looks. Don't talk to my child.
Sean runs into this train car. He's like, she's about to give birth. We need a delivery guide. Does anybody know anything about deliveries here?
Yeah.
Camera pans over.
Yeah.
There's a pizza guy sitting right there. Pizza box. Kind of looks. It's like, nods. Like, yeah.
Look,
I know about it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Look.
I am born to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Steven's telling you guys the truth. This pizza guy, the comedy here is, he's not trying to get out of it. This pizza guy is fucking steadfast in his mission here. He looks like that backup QB that the main QB just got injured, and the coach tells him, like, hey, man, you got to go out there and win this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, fuck yeah, coach.
Yeah.
I've already won it here on the bench. Put me out there. And he's like, see, you're getting psyched up over there.
Yeah.
Just think about it. Like, fuck yeah, put me in, coach. I'm ready to deliver a baby.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, get this, fucking get some. And he runs into the train car to deliver a baby.
Yeah, because I guess he's on the same IQ level as Sean.
Yeah.
Because he's like, deliver baby, I deliver delivery's delivery, right? I mean, I can do it.
No fear in that pizza boy's face.
Then we see Eric and Cory, and they have a little chit-chat / argument, you might say.
Excuse me.
No problem.
Thank you. I've been holding it out there, like, but this White Claw's getting to me, man.
Because Eric's having a terrible time. You know, his date got ruined. Blah, 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 blah. Cory's like, hey, I'm not loving it either, but I'm trying to make the best of it.
Yeah.
You can go be mopey all you want, but we're going to do what we're going to do. You know, obviously I'm not having a great time, or what I imagined I would be doing, because I'm not a fucking idiot. Only an idiot could have fun in here.
Cue Sean running back in with his hat on, and he's like, I'm having a lot of fun, guys.
Exactly. Back to Turner's, and the girls are loving on Eli at this point.
Yeah. They're just letting him know how much cooler he is than Turner.
Yeah. Turner says, hey, I'm going to go murder myself.
Yeah. Thinking about doing it on the roof, Eli. What do you think?
Deuces.
No, he's trying to get the plates ready, and he's like, hey, Eli, you want to help me with the plates? And Eli, who has been, henpecking with these other two failed love interests over here, he's like, I don't know, Mr. Turner, because we don't remember his first name after 2 bottles of fucking Long Claw over here, even though it's not a bottle, it's a can.
Jonathan?
Jonathan, yeah. I don't know Jonathan. Jonathan. Not Jonathan, but Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ready for that level of commitment. Roasting his boy.
Got him.
Yeah. He's like, you know what? The fucking ground, when I hit it from the fucking roof, is going to be a lot softer than these burns.
So as he's heading out, he opens the door. Third lady, crying her fucking eyes out.
Good Lord. Yeah.
Needs some closure with Turner, even though they've only been on 1 date.
Yeah.
So Turner kind of shoves her on in there and said, hey, Eli, incoming. Peace. And there you go.
You ever dated anybody like that?
Someone that whined over 1 date?
Well, I mean, just like coming to you and like, I need closure.
No. No, you?
Nah. Really
sure?
not. Really not. No. I was just asking for the conversation of this episode.
I got nothing. No, I'm afraid to say.
Me neither. I wish I didn't bring it up now.
Yeah.
Shit. Juicy details. I thought I was getting... Came up dry.
At this point, Cory has straight up turned the subway into a party.
Yeah.
Or as the guy from Not, Don't Look Under the Bed.
Yeah. From Look Under the Bed. Totally look under the bed.
He says, hey, you really turned this thing into a party.
Yeah.
And Cory says, I'm white? What'd you say there?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I am square as the day is long.
I'm not hip at all.
Yeah. Can you please explain to me what partay means?
A party. Oh, yeah, I did. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Eric is kind of okay at this point, and they have a little chat once again. And he's like, hey, you kind of made this the best it can be, I guess. And they kind of reminisce about previous New Year's Eves together and whatnot.
Yeah. They're just like, yeah, we've had a lot of lousy New Year's. Remember when you put popcorn in the radiator? Talking to Eric. Eric's like, yeah. It just popped for like a month straight or something like that.
That's ridiculous.
I totally fucking ruined that joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about that time when the babysitter curled Cory's hair?
Oh, yeah. And then he asked Eric, like, when do you think it'll be done? Because Cory has curly as fuck hair.
And Sean has an announcement.
Sean tells everyone that Mrs. Flannery, I don't think that's her actual name, but it is Mrs. something, just gave birth to
But
twins.
I don't think it's a teacher.
It's a teacher. It is a teacher. Go back. We're going to watch it after
We're
this.
going to watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to watch it.
We're going to watch it. It's a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, she had twins.
Mhm.
Go on.
Well, he wouldn't have said that because that would ruin this joke.
I tell you what. How about I just shut up for the rest of this episode?
Mhm.
You tell the whole story. I'm going to the story. I gotta get more White Claw.
No, he comes in and he's like, twins! And they're like, so-and-so had twins? And he said, no, but I do. Because I have Linda.
Yeah.
And more Linda.
And her twin sister, more Linda.
Yeah. That's the schoolgirls that he found that ran away from their nun. And he's going to have a great time.
Yeah.
Even though Kyle thinks they look 30 plus.
They do. They don't look like they're, early high school Catholic girls, that's for sure.
And we see Cory and Eric once again, and they're cool. Everything's all right. Eric gets a big New Year's kiss from a random lady on the train. And that was the end.
That was the end of it?
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah. Gets that girl on the train when she comes back with, the hors d'oeuvres and stuff.
Yeah. And then, of course, after the credits, we see Feeney arrive to the Matthews home once again. He's got a nice tan going on. Had a great trip. But he's got a problem once again.
Yeah, he's 20 short, needs to pay the taxi driver. Alan's like, hey, man, why don't you just go up to a cash machine and get some cash out? Alan's like, I don't want to be in there any longer with this guy than I have to. His face does not match his license.
Mm-hmm.
So.
The boys come down. Sean once again steps up. And he says, a little short again, Mr. Feeney? Or George, he says.
George?
And he's like, fuck this.
Yep.
I'll risk my liver. I'm going to the ATM with this fella. And that was the end. And it was a fun episode. I liked it.
Yeah, it was all right.
Better than the future episode.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like they were on the same tier.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. We got anything else to chit-chat about here?
No.
You got a problem here? What's
I
wrong with you?
have to go to the bathroom.
All right, and that's the end. I'll do the plugs. At Boar Meets World on Twitter. You can buy some merch at boarmerch.com. And since this episode was late, you'll have some extra episodes this week because Wednesday we're going to have Off the Tracks covering ICP. Thursday will be Boar Meets World Season 3, Episode 11. And Half Hour Haunts on Friday, Erie, Indiana. So, hope you like that.
Super stoked.
And we'll see you guys around.
All right. The fuck was that anyways? All right.
Yeah, all right.